Coronation Street's Gary Windass receives a big shock next week as he finally finds out the truth about Callum Logan's death. Gary currently has no idea that Kylie Platt was responsible for Callum's murder in 2015 and that Sarah and David helped to cover for her by making sure the villain was buried away in Gail's granny flat for months. The old storyline is unexpectedly revisited in Corrie's dramatic episodes next week, as Pat Phelan's return to the cobbles sparks high drama between Gary and his girlfriend Sarah. Advertisement. Continue reading below. Gary makes a fateful decision when he kidnaps Phelan from his secret hideaway in Wales and brings him back to Weatherfield. Copyright ITV. When Sarah finds out what's going on, it brings back terrible memories of the Callum saga, much to Gary's surprise when she comes clean about how Jason Grimshaw's dad, Tony Stewart, wasn't his killer like everyone was led to believe. Speaking to media including Digital Spy at Corrie Press Day, Mikey revealed, "It's the first time that's been touched upon between Gary and Sarah. We don't really hear a lot about it, so I'm sure that will be revisited for Gary to be able to make sense of that, because that is quite a big revelation for Gary to take and it's quite a big secret for Sarah to have kept for all that time. So I'm sure that will come back to haunt her at some point." Gary's decision to kidnap Phelan sparks an unmissable set of episodes, as Corrie airs at 9 p.m. every night next week. Copyrighted Val. Though Gary thinks that he's in control, Phelan inevitably manages to get free. After tying up Gary and Sarah as his own hostages, Phelan leaves lives hanging in the balance as he goes on the rampage with a gun. Asked whether Gary feels guilty for starting all the trouble, Mikey replied, "There seems to be so many stupid decisions that Gary makes. I think it's a repeating theme. He does it with the best will of heart, but it does always seem to go wrong in the end, as we've seen before. I think Gary does feel guilty for what he's done, but before he drags Phelan back to the street, he doesn't ever see beyond the current situation. He thinks he's doing the right thing. We had 3 days just solidly filming the hostage scenes. Phelan is scary enough without having a gun in his hands. When he does cock the gun, you do pray that it's empty, but he's behind you so you can't see. That's why Tina O'Brien is amazing in these scenes, because it was just genuine fear, I think." Coronation Street airs at 9 p.m. every night next week on ITV. Read more news, spoilers and gossip on our Coronation Street homepage and up-to-the-minute soaps news, spoilers and gossip on your social feeds. Just hit like on our Digital Spy Soaps Facebook page and follow on our Soap Scoop Twitter account. Digital Spy Soap Scoop video. Hit play below for all the latest Coronation Street spoilers, as Phelan unleashes his revenge and Josh is finally arrested.